It is a beautiful day. I'm gonna take a nap. Ah. Huh? What? What is it? Man, I'm tired already. It's the middle of the night, and come on. Mm, oh, rebalance changes. Read them, or your soul will be taken by me. Man, I just want to go to sleep. I'm just gonna get this over with. All right, let's just be quick about this. All right, all stats are for maxed out items. All right, gotcha. So the Rex is gonna get a little bit of a speed boost. Its charging per or its charge thing recharge per charge is now 14 seconds, so it takes a little bit longer. And the reduction, oh boy, it has been reduced to 40%. Wow. And the ball drone is absolutely useless now. Well, not really, but still pretty harsh. We got the test, which they changed it again. Durability has been increased. Movement is slower. The rocket firing thingy is now faster. I mean slower by 2 seconds. The shield replacement is gonna take a whole minute. A minute. Okay. The rocket launcher range is 100 meters. Yeah, GG's. It's no longer a beacon beast anymore. It is no longer a beacon capturing robot. That's gotta be used. Oh my god, dude. It's ow. Ouch. 5% and 50%. 50% on the physical shield. From 150 to 50. I literally stripped off 100. The sword unit 190. The absorber is only active during flying. So at the start, when it launches, it's basically fragile. It is a one tap. Bruh. The status. Okay, the status got changed. A little bit more durability. But movement is slightly faster. But the stasis barrier got 5 charges? Oh, but the quantum lock, the thing that locks your HP, is now 1 second. So 2.5 times 3 is 7.5. Now reduced to 5 seconds. Because 5 times 1 is literally 5. Ouch, that is a nerf to the stasis barrier instantly. However, look at the pilot. The pilot also got a nerf. 3 seconds now, dude. All right, so that gives it a little bit of breather to any robot with a purple shield or whatever shield they have. But still, come on, man. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? The Amit is gonna get a nerf. Oh, so maximum defense it can gain is only 65 instead of 100, but it gains that level of 65 faster than before by 50%. Okay, sure. Is this like their attempt to like make the robot still reliable even though they nerfed the living hell out of it? Whatever. The slowdown duration, instead of lasting 10 seconds with like 80 stacks, it's gonna last for 5 seconds. The built-in weapon range is gonna be decreased. Okay, so I guess that's good. I mean, it needed that. Built-in per particles, like per small lightning thingy, it's now 1,600 damage instead of 1,350. The the taunt got nerfed. Okay, I like when the taunt is nerfed because it's really annoying. I constantly getting taunted, and I don't. The thing is, it doesn't like anti jamming doesn't work on it. They should make anti jamming work. The Scalies, the duration of defense mitigation immunity is now 4 seconds instead of 7. And the Scalies income and reduction stack instead of 0.25, it's now 0.15. So yeah, so that's like from 80% reduction to like 75, no, not 70, 70 or 60s. It's definitely a nerf. The Nether, why would they even bother? It's still gonna shatter like glass. The Seraph, okay, so they do want people to use this robot, so they decrease the cooldown by 1 second and increase the damage, the built-in weapon. The Ao Jun, yeah, no, no matter how much you buff this thing, its cooldown is literally 20 seconds. It was not worth it. The Hawk, oh, the quality and the level of equipped weapons no longer affect damage caused by built-in weapons. So I guess the weapons are pretty much useless if you want to upgrade or make the built-in weapon stronger. It is now 10,000 per damage like per particle. Okay. All right. Well, the ultimate. Oh boy, the ultimate robot. Oh, the sword unit got the same nerf as the original one, but the absorber from 20% to 70 now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, and and when you're in the sky, you're like 13 seconds if instead of 15. Yeah, the sword unit is nerfed. The sword unit is useless now. There goes my hanger. The movement. All right, so the ultimate Typhon. Ouch, ouchie, ouch. The movement speed from 60 is now, but from 70 to it's now 60. But the EMP suppression and lockdown is both reduced to 5 seconds, while the cooldown itself is 12 seconds instead of 10. Okay, so it's back to being average cooldown instead of the very fast one like the Revenant. And it does a little bit more damage, but the shield got a buff. So I guess this thing is like more of a buff than a nerf because you already killed the enemy if you like you don't need that much time. All right, ultimate Lancelot. Oh god, dude, that is a big nerf to the durability. Ultimate Rush regular, the green repair is now 2% instead of 1.5. Same goes to gray. Instead of 0.5, it's now 1%. But the ultimate rush charges now only 4 instead of 5, which is a bit too much. The ultimate revenant, the aggressive blink, is back to it's like MK2 now instead of MK3. MK3 is 30%, but MK2 is 20. I don't really see much of a difference, but still, come on, that's a bit harsh. The ultimate griffin, however, they rebuffed this guy again. Didn't they nerf it last time? Whatever. It now the cooldown is by 1 second less, and it now has a little bit of damage boost. Ultimate Phantom. Ooh, faster and less cooldown. Pretty average, pretty nice. They should add more defense onto it, to be honest. Oh wait, no, the unstable contour would save it, because great damage. Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin, all getting a damage buff. However, they're gonna shoot double as slow while having the AoE radius a lot less. And the overheat delay is 1 second instead of a half second. So when you stop shooting, you have to wait a second before it cools down. Oh, but they're gonna make the Rapil Pitet pilot, which they're gonna be affected by AoE. So they're just gonna increase that thing back up. Okay, sure. The Velos Maquinata Balisores is the rust is gonna be nerfed and the ammo is going to be nerfed, but the acceleration when it fires faster is going to be increased. Okay, so I guess you're more into emptying your magazine faster than before. Hippo Crocoliodari, okay, damage buff, all right, but the maximum charge taken instead of 100% is like the bonus, it's now 50%, which is absolutely decent, I guess. It's not bad, but this is not good at the same time. Elox and Murix, damage per particle is now 1,600, so 100% more, 100 damage, but the particles got nerfed from 6 to 10. So this does, multiply that by that, it does 16k. The medium now does, multiply this by that, you get your number, which is, I think, 32,000. I'm not sure, but Gladius and Pilium are now garbage. The reload is way longer. The shot individual is slightly faster. Accuracy is better, but the points damage ignored is now 70% because of the 7% because of the pilot. But the damage they barely deal anything, dude. It's not good. The Kisifos, Labrius, and Sistos. These weapons barely been used, to be honest, but they got a damage buff and they shoot slightly faster. Rhyme, Cryo, Glacier, I mean, they're not the ultimate ones, so the accuracy and the damage isn't really useful. Toxic and Bane, Toxin and Bane. Bane is pretty much kind of used, but I rarely see. And same with Toxin on Rexes. Alright, ultimate robot weapons. Boy, they got the ultimate scatter, havoc, and devastator, which I don't think anyone would use. I only use it on my Teth, which I also barely use, so I'm not really upset with this. But they all got a nerf in damage. Ultimate cryo got buff in damage, but it's gonna shoot a lot slower by half. Ultimate Arm or the rest, which I also don't really use, got their ammo like a quarter of it gone, but they deal a little bit more damage. I don't really care. It's just, the ammo is now gone. I guess that to balance it out with the sword units, lower flight. Ultimate Halo and Corona and Glory, which nobody uses, got also a damage nerf. I don't know why, but oh my god, dude, Ultimate Blaze and Igniter, dude. This one is just unjustifiable. Like, no, come on, guys, justice for the Ultimate Flames. They're ultimate for a reason, dude. They are ultimate for a reason. You're supposed to keep those better than the ones you released, at least by like 5%. Like, come on. Ultimate Shredder also got a nerf. Why? It's the don't need a nerf, dude. Look at the nerf. It's a major one. Like, what is that, bro? We got Redeemer, stripped off 2,000 damage. Ultimate Calamity, 3,000 gone per particle. Ultimate Avenger also is gone. The single bullet, and it got 200 damage stripped off of him. Ultimate Hussar Dragoon, which already fire very painfully slow, now have less ammo. Great. The Melian, which is the taunt in the Amit's built in, we already know that. 2% the taunt works. We got, what else? We got the Lucius Palia, defense points ignored by Gladius Pilum is now 7%. The Shield Breaker is only active for 3 seconds. We already know that. Raphael Petit, the legendary pilot who expands the AoE. Adrian Hawk, the legendary skill does not work with weapons introduced. Yeah, Adrian and Manny both are going to be useless after the update 12.2 or later. So, yeah, use them while you still can. Manny should not. Come on, Manny is good. I like a higher risk, higher reward. Bull is gonna be nerfed along with the shotgun. Wait, no, the shotgun's gonna get buffed, but the particle's gonna be nerfed along with the DOT reduction. Scarabeus is, we already know that. The Scalies, however, has now a 10-second cooldown instead of a 5-second cooldown. So yeah, this guy got a major nerf. Titans, Princeps. Oh boy, the stasis barrier got nerfed, which well deserved because this guy is literally overpowered. The durability got increased. Okay, sure, I don't. It still dies very fast. The Devourer finally it got a durability increase. It's been forever. I've been begging. Ao Ming also got it a little bit, just 10,000, but it still dies very easily. But the ultimate Nodens, dude, the Nodens. Ouch. The active support from 8 seconds to 5, so that's 3 seconds gone. Without, yeah, 3 seconds. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. And the speed is going to be reduced. And same with the disposal. More damage. I don't really care about the damage. I'm only care about the disposal. But as long as green and gray isn't affected, I think the Nodens is still a usable Titan. Thank God. Veneer and Vincier now overheat and cool down faster, but as long as the damage is not affected, we do not care. Void and Chasm has been already a lot been with us for a while, so that's pretty predictable that they got a nerf. And Argon and Oxy, which nobody uses, like barely anyone, uh, are shooting a little bit faster. Now for the orbital support, the stealther is getting a big nerf. Who would have expected? There's a lot of people using stealthers. The Sheik Hib, the triangle, I think, mothership also got a nerf, and the Keel, which nobody uses, also got a nerf. But the Mute got a buff, and the Paladin got a buff by 1%. 1%. 1% of the gray. Man, I mean, sure, it's not good. It's not great. I mean, sure, whatever. But hey, still, come on. Got Pixonic got to ease up on these nerfs. Hopefully they change them, especially the Nodens, man. The Nodens is my like favorite childhood Titan. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just go back to sleep, man. I'll let the nightmares haunt me throughout the night about my ultimate Nodens being nerfed and the rest of my anger. Bye.